Hello everyone, I'm Marcus from MiloX News. Did you know that Tesla's stock performance has been a hot topic in the financial world? In this video, we're going to delve into a detailed analysis of Tesla's recent stock performance. Are you curious about what the future holds for Tesla? We'll be discussing key trends, potential targets, and what recent market activities could mean for the electric vehicle giant. By the end of this video, you'll gain insights that could help you understand Tesla's position in the market better. And here's a sneak peek. We'll be discussing why Tesla's stock might fall to the low 200s in the next month or two. So, if you're interested in Tesla or the stock market in general, you won't want to miss this. Let's get started. I want to step back a bit, show you the big picture as usual, and then delve into the day. Last week, we definitely tested a number of times over the last month and a half. You can see this weekly chart. This is a weekly channel top that goes back about 8 months that we've tested quite a bit. And, in fact, last week we pushed significantly only to fall back later in the week to take out a key trend change by closing below the previous week's low. That in itself is a signal in terms of a weekly bar chart week after week, a signal of weakness from an overbought market that could well yield the bottom of the channel support that is currently in the region of 200. This area of 200 is within reach in the next 2 months, perhaps below 290. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content so far. We also had a sell signal on that count on Thursday by closing below this ascending 1/3 speed line, which is a line study that held on Monday and Thursday. We clearly closed below it. This sets a downside target of 240 within 3 to 5 days, and over the next 3 to 5 weeks, that channel bottom I mentioned now in 201 is anticipated, and I mentioned that as we move forward, and I think it's the week of August 2021. This ascending channel bottom then coincides with the February high around 217 and change. So it may just be a 217 target. It seems dramatic when I say 201 expected over the next 3 to 5 weeks. It's the channel bottom itself that's expected over the next 3 to 5 weeks, and during that time pushes to the upper 210s and even the low 220s if you want to go out 5 weeks. So there you have it. That's the target expected by the end of August below 262. And the sell signal that occurred on Thursday is aligned, if you will, with the development over the last 2 weeks. Last week in particular, when we pushed through this channel top, tested the channel top essentially only to fall, we closed below it. We have yet to close above this 290 formation. We certainly have tested it. Last week was a bit of a fake out, but we fell back to close below the previous week's low. That in itself is a signal of weakness. If you're enjoying the analysis so far, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So let's take a look. I'm going to summarize the day here just a bit. 262 is our level that may well contain buying into next week. This, for 3 to 5 day swing traders, is your short sale location, then expecting 240 as a 3 to 5 day target. Will we test 240 today? We might. It's Friday. Volatility has definitely picked up a bit, and I'll say that if we break 249, that's not shown, but I can sketch it here. In fact, let me go back to this chart here, and I'm going to show you that 249, we could have drawn it, but we didn't. It's just if you look at the trade sequence. We had the big gap here a few weeks ago, and then we fell back to this low. We've bounced to the high on this low if you just take a simple trend line of these lows coming in here. 249 within reach, and then really what I'm saying is that holding below the 262 level will keep 249 within reach. And yes, if we break that trend line that's coming down through these lows, if we break that today, 249, we can test 240 by the belt, close where I would expect a daily low. We could bottom out here, by the way, into next week. Into the end of next week, we could come out of this level. But given the sequence of events, the test of the long-term channel, the key trend change last week, the Thursday closed below this speed line, 240, we could and should get a good bounce from here. But will it be a bounce that will develop into late August? Time will tell, but I really think you shouldn't anticipate so much if we close below 240. We're just 1 or 2 weeks away from reaching what I consider to be a 3 to 5 week target now in 201, continued daily settlements below 262. That's the downside. No need really to go over it again. Just I guess I will. Holding below 262, a 3 to 5 day target at 240. 3 to 5 day swing traders are short or are going short at 262, anticipating 240 as a target that if tested today would be an area where they could cover that short position. But if we close below 240, 3 to 5 day swing traders stay short, just like 2 to 3 week, 2 to 3 week, 3 to 5 week position traders should be short right now anyway below 262. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content so far. Now, what if we push above 262? I'll take you back to this chart here. 274 is within reach today. I still have 269, which is the high of the low. We came close to testing that actually on Thursday. Obviously, we opened near it and sold as we moved into the latter part of the day, but it's 274. I don't expect it today. If we push or open today above that 262 level, you can see it's a possibility. 274 able to contain daily buying pressures, and I'll say that if we were to close above 274, which I consider to be highly unlikely, then we should, well, I'll just show you here on this chart. 284 probably within 1 or 2 days. You can see it as an intraday resistance level, and if we close above 274 here on the far right, 290 then unlikely within 3 to 5 days. So I'm comfortable with 274 as our upside pivot into next week. Until then, we're below a significant resistance area of 262. That should, Thursday's settlement below 262 should invite further selling. 240 probably by the end of next week or sooner. 201 for the end of August or sooner. That's the big picture, and I really don't see a reason to be long-term bullish. Well, into next week bullish above 274. I've said as much, but in terms of long-term, in terms of 3-year end, that comes with the settlement above 290 by a 1% margin. These levels rising next week, and that's our long-term buy signal for the rest of the year. Until then, we can fall to the low 200s in the next month or two. So things seem to be lining up that way. I hope you enjoyed this detailed analysis of Tesla. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time.